We on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? It's on some other shit. It's your boy Joe Prophet. Got the lovely Monet Banks. You know we giving you opinions back with facts. Straight like that. Hey man, we back again. And we got an esteemed guest with us today, man.
A legend out here in these streets.
Legendary, some would say. You feel me? Southside Ray, you know what I'm saying? Shot Town, you know what I mean? A-Leaf Pay, or, you know what I'm saying? All her, what do we call it? Descendants on at least, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got the legend. Hey, a matter of fact, listen. You could have been on BET Comic View, you know what I'm saying? It is a mentor to Mo Amer. Mentor, you know what I'm saying? And not for y'all don't know who Mo is, he got that new show on Netflix right now, Mo. Yeah, it's going down. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Putting A-Leaf on the map, showing a little bit of how we get down outside, let's get it started, shall we?
Yes, guys. This is episode 43. Are you kidding me?
Damn,
I know, right? So this is even more commemorative.
Yeah.
We have Miss Olivia Arrington in the building with us, on the set with us today.
I like
we
your
are
intro
going
better.
to be what's that?
I like your intro
I
better.
mean, cause first of all, women do it better. So I'm gonna bring it
I don't know
live
about
and
that, but
direct.
I do like yours.
Yeah, because I'm bringing the energy. But we are so happy to have you on the show. Thank you for being here with us. How you feeling?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm feeling great.
Come on.
We love it. Okay, so guys, as Joe was saying, she has over 20 years of experience just being an awesome person, comedian. She has toured the world. We're talking about Iraq, Kuwait, just so many different places overseas. I really just want to kind of talk about, because she's from Chicago, first of all.
Shut down.
She's from the sky.
So
she has been established here, been living in Houston, repping the set. So I just kind of want to talk about what has brought you up here to this point, because it's not easy to have a career with that much longevity. So, I'm definitely shouting you out and really just want to kind of talk about that and learn more about your journey.
Well, I mean, first of all, I learned both sides of business. Okay, that's why I'm still here.
Listen, you gotta, transform.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Okay, talk to
so I'm bringing people into the game, and it started out with me in Chicago. I never went to a comedy show. Thought about comedy, and I never dreamed to be a comedian. That was never something I grew up. I was introverted growing up, and so once I graduated, I played Southern Illinois basketball scholarship. I graduated.
Okay, Hooper.
Yeah, that's what my knees are bad. You gotta.
So you stressed out right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Old before my time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I come down to Houston because I grew up in a dynamic. The neighborhood was the family. In Chicago, apartment building. So my aunt owned the apartment building we were in. 6 kids in my family. You got Michael, Michelle, Marcia, Mark, and Monica. And
Bunch of M's.
That sounds like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, but I'm Olivia. I still don't know why, but I think it got to the point, at home where everybody was counting on me for everything. But then when in your 20s, after a while, you start wearing them. So once I graduated, I moved down to Houston because I didn't know anybody.
Fresh start.
Yeah, I moved down here in 1981.
Yeah.
So my husband graduated. I graduated. We just said, let's just start fresh. They got to believe everything we say down there and nothing about it. They can't check out nothing.
New phone, who this?
You know what I'm saying? Just pop up.
Yeah, I can be whoever I want.
Yeah.
So I've managed a bank for about 6 years. And,
in Houston?
In Houston. Yeah.
How was that?
It was just routine. People trying to scam, whatever. That was fun. Because I already know what you're doing when you start talking to me all fast. Got that twitch in your eye.
You got those. You already know what a scam is.
No, for real.
For real. I know what you're doing.
I'm actually, so we talk about Chicago a lot. Never really been out to Chicago. So what is the real deal with Chicago? Like, how is Chicago?
I just feel as a kid I was woke. I mean, these kids, right? They stuff going on around them, and it goes right over their head. But I was raised by the police too, so
Yeah.
This time you get your butt beat, you can't even call the police.
No,
When he
man.
comes.
Yeah.
But we had my grandfather, my father, and brother. Everybody was top guys. That's all we hung around. But he had our eyes open, our heads on a swivel. Because you gotta realize I was 11, 12 years old, getting on the L chain with my cousin going downtown by myself. We weren't worried about being abducted. We weren't worried about all the things that we worried about with kids now. It didn't exist. Uh, as a matter of fact, there was one point where we were about 11 or 12. We went downtown. We're trying to get home. The bus wouldn't come. Next thing you know, we looked. We're on like Grant Park over there in Chicago. All these people, these protesters was coming up.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that because that was just like around there, like Fran Hampton times,
they
right?
had Drinky Dinky Stop the War signs. It was a bunch of hippies and stuff. And it made me and my cousin like politically aware then.
Yeah.
We didn't run from it. We went in the Grant Park where they were to hear what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And they was talking about us killing Vietnamese and they ain't done nothing to us. Kind of the same thing.
Which made a lot of sense. Yeah.
And so then I was kind of against the war at that point.
Right.
But then you had them nights my dad would call and say, hey, they rioting. Y'all get in the house. Let's go gather everybody, your cousins, everybody, make sure everybody go in the house. So they was down there looting. And then, Dad said they would be the police protecting the place, and then a fire truck will roll up and come in there and take all the liquor and the money you have to see. He called it the kill. Yeah, they was the ones. It's kind of like all the stuff is on film now, and the police are doing. That's old. Okay?
Right. Ben had.
Yeah, that's been going on. I was 13. We got up a house, a firebomb thrown in our house. Chicago been bad for a long time.
Now that is crazy. Like seriously, when you really just think about
waking up to a damn firebomb.
Yes, come on, people are
4 in the morning trying to get my dad.
But see, you know what? I was, kind of outside. Not really outside, but I was really intrigued how intelligent and in tune youngsters were back then. You know what I mean? Because Fred Hampton, they were young. They, you know what I mean? 19 years old, 18-year-old dudes, but the intelligence they possessed, and I guess how we call it woke now, how woke they were then. You know what I mean? That's really impressive. Cause,
they were. The time
19,
was definitely different.
We wasn't on that. We definitely wasn't on a political movement. We think about what club we're gonna go to. What all the stuff that don't even really matter. It's just so superficial. But just to to see how intelligent and how in tune those guys were back then. I mean,
because they were right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be looking at it from a distance, it's different than being right in the middle.
Right in there, yeah.
So you got your neighbors out there talking. You listening to what everybody in the village is saying.
Yeah.
I felt good about growing up where I did. Everything was right.
Yeah.
So we had a strong sense of self. When I left there, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Right.
or make me feel bad. You can call me the N-word all day. It meant nothing because it was coming from you.
Yeah.
You know nothing about where I came from. And a lot of people learned that lesson. And I had to go up after the firebomb. We went to St. Louis.
Okay.
That's where my dad was from. St. Louis, Missouri, one of the first black towns in Missouri. That's where Jennifer Lewis is from. And Maxine Waters is from.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad comes from.
Education up in the state.
Yeah, it comes from those people.
Good man.
So St. Louis taught me the other side of this whole racism. And I had to put a lot of people in this place. Especially at the little all-girls white Catholic school out there.
Oh, hooping it?
No, I didn't hoop with them.
Oh.
I hooped in the street.
I didn't hoop with them.
They was afraid of me. And,
of course.
And I felt comfortable that way.
Yeah.
I don't need your so like I said, I moved on to there and really walked on and got the basketball scholarship for Southern Illinois. I want to try out. I know I'm gonna get on.
Yeah.
So I look at the garbage you got.
Right. I'm the best.
I know
I'm the best thing that ever happened to this damn group.
Ball up, check. Let's get it.
You a favorite.
For real. So like, so when did you become a teacher? When did you start teaching?
Well, that's maybe 91. I just kind of was over at Best Elementary.
Okay.
Betty Best. What you know about Betty Best? Don't make me say this. I think, yeah, say you're good, is better. And you're better. Is your. Hey, man, come on. Hey, don't take me back there, man. Hey, shout out Miss Kreiner. I love you.
The Super Crime.
Oh, wow.
I love you, baby.
She's from Chicago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What?
Capri Green.
I don't know about one of the first black principals I ever knew.
You was in
And
that? What?
I'm the first class of Betty Best. You know,
Oh,
we used to walk
man.
right from Winfield 1. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Me and my sister, hey,
Wow.
man, yeah,
That's
man.
funny, small world.
Hey, Lee, baby.
Yeah, I had a third grade, and somebody the other day, like 35 years old, said, "Man, you was my third grade teacher." They all remember me. I don't remember nobody.
Man,
You don't even look
that's
the
You left the mark on them.
Yeah, I did.
no, seriously though.
That's good though. That's what good teachers do though.
Yeah, but that was something I was just doing because I didn't want to be in the bank anymore. Cause you kind of hit a plateau with me. So, you know, my color didn't let me get to where I wanted to get. So I'm gonna just go do something else. And that's been my philosophy. I had to do something else because I'm never gonna be a slave or imprisoned by nobody's sister.
Yeah.
So the world is too big for that. So when I was working at the bank, the comedy club. I don't even remember the name. It was on 1960. This is like 89, 90. They had an account with us, and they used to give us tickets to that account. And so I used to, gather up a bunch of people and go down there to the club. And half the time it's just so sorry. You kind of things be like, I could do it better than that. Oh man, like
Stomping out the competition.
Yeah. So that's what got me going in the clubs, and then you just kind of hang around in the shadows, going to the other clubs, and eventually they let you go up. So my first time going up, I was on Shepherd.
On that north side.
It was on Shepherd. It was it's a cleaners now. Men's warehouse cleaners. I think Comedy Showcase, I believe. No, it's not. Comedy. I can't even remember the name of it, but I remember they said I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, and it was on a Sunday. I was by myself, and I think what's that? Some lady got killed on by some off-duty cops, and it's in Houston. In the middle of the night, and I remember running on stage there. Yeah, I had to run down here because I ain't gonna drive the way they send me. Black, and the way I said it, everybody just fell out laughing.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the other 4 minutes, but they laughed the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
So I had a great experience, and so this guy came up to me. He's like, "How long have you been doing that?" I said, "That was my first time."
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, "You need to keep it going." So the people like Rashawn McDonald were hanging around there, and the bus driver, Silk Willie Dunn. It's like it's a bunch. But that guy who talked to me was Sam Kennison, who just happened to be in something. And he's a well-known comic. He's got in the park there.
I see that one.
Yeah, so that's how I got in.
You was a star out the gate.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky because I've seen people bite it.
Yeah.
I've seen them go in the first time.
So, I mean, what is it when you go up there? Is it like, you just doing being your natural self? Is that the best way to approach it? Or is it a routine that you've been practicing and going over and over and over and over and then trying to make it funny in front of people?
When to deliver which joke or like the order of how you present it? Like what is...
In the beginning, you got to do it that way. And it's not even the words, it's the emotions that I can pull up from the fireball, and I can pull up from the Tricky Dicky Stop the War, or whatever feeling I can. That's what goes and translates over to the audience. Your mood, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Your energy.
Energy is definitely transferable.
Yeah, so and then you do it in order till you get to the point where you don't care. I mean, I'm not saying
you just giving it to them.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, today, and like if something really upset me that day, that's the fun. I'm funny. That was my free therapy.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, I didn't have to go to all these teledoc psychiatrists and talk. I would just come out and let it go, and felt better when I got off.
Yeah.
That's how you let it go.
I never looked at it as being therapeutic.
Definitely, because as an introvert growing up, this is like a way I could put it out. And
right, because you don't really talk to me.
Yeah, they're not looking at me, and I can make it whatever I want to make it.
Yeah.
You're not really seeing the layers
and
but I can still be able to communicate.
It's not strange, but kind of ironic that you're an introvert and a comedian.
Yeah, I know. Everybody I grew up with, like, what?
Hell no. Boy, I gotta see what she's talking about. I gotta see what she's talking about.
Yeah. But I mean, when you put it like that, it definitely makes sense that that's your way to just kind of release, get some of that off.
I need to try comedy.
I always had a dry sense of humor, so now I found a way to put it.
Right.
That's good. So, So were you actually in the military, or you just doing the
Never
comedy
been in the
tours
military,
with the
but for
military?
25 years, I've been in 48 countries.
Yeah.
Iraq, I've probably been in there 26, 27 times on different
Nice.
tours. Sometimes it'd be off comedy. Sometimes I had Charlie Wilson with me, Howard Hewitt with me.
Uncle Charlie.
Yeah.
Last name Wilson.
I know, right? And his whole crew,
Okay.
if they come to town, I can just go in the back door.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I like you. I like see that true introvert.
Yeah.
Back door action.
Okay,
That's
right.
what we do.
You ain't gotta, talk to too many people.
Lights can't rag. Now it's cool, but
That's good.
back door.
We had other bands, Gin Blossom, just smash them out.
Smash 'em out.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
what's one of the best shows you did overseas where it was just like you knew you killed it?
Overseas, it was Germany, Darmstadt, Germany. We were in Frankfurt, and this is like one of my first times out the gate. It was dark in the room, so I couldn't see all the people that were there. But that energy that came back was really, really good. And at the end of the show, I thought, everything was over with, and there were soldiers lined up all the way around. I didn't know they were out there. They all wanted to meet us, and that just threw me. And then I found there was over 600 soldiers there, and that's what made me think of the Bob Hope. You remember Bob Hope used to have all the soldiers that when they turn those lights on, it's like, oh my goodness, look at all these guys out here.
That's what's up. Let you feel it.
I know.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it gave me some goosebumps. Hold on, man.
Killing it. So, like, how the feeling? I mean, obviously it's a good feeling, but when you have people laughing versus have you ever just been the time where you telling a joke and it's crickets, like nobody's really laughing?
But I'll pick up on that and then take it another way. People don't think that quick.
Well, but like
I watch
it's a
people
heckler.
get stuck. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, hecklers.
You know, hey man,
I ain't
say
worried
lady,
about
get,
no
get your ass off stage, lady. No.
I know Justin, my son's been in the audience and the heckler come around.
Exactly. He stand up, they gonna be like, I'm just playing.
I'll give you a self-esteem back on the way out. I'm gonna hold it for now.
You feel me?
Say something else.
Nah, for real. No, you remember when we saw Thea. We saw Thea on a cruise just recently.
Take her overseas with me also.
Man,
we've been friends for 30 years.
Wow. Like that was so crazy. She was the same way.
Funny,
she was not playing with that audience.
Oh, she didn't even care, and she didn't even get up. Like she sat down the whole show because like something was wrong with her leg or something, and she was just sitting down killing. I was just like, well, you know how cold you gotta be to sit down and talk to them.
Get cool and stuff. Like bring me a stool, one for
Real
the drink,
talk.
one for the drink, and one for me.
I'm telling you, just how it was.
Stool.
She was thugging it. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, our kids grew up together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know that family very well.
That's what's up.
I don't know. That's cool.
She's getting it in on them cruises, boy.
Yeah, that's a lot of comics. That's what they do now. The pandemic really hurt them when it slowed it all down, but they back out there doing it.
Yeah.
I think
on
she's
that
like
water.
3 nights or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
they'll
was there
go
for
out
like
for a month and a half.
Yeah.
They'll hop from ship to ship. They do your ship, but then they go into another ship.
Yeah, because she was only
though.
there the first 2 days.
Right. For real, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
then when we made that stop, she was
That's
like, I'm
lit,
good.
though.
Yeah.
She said, on to the next.
Next year.
I mean, so Thea, just going back to just some of the old Comic View days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Comic View was my shit, man. Like I used to love me some Comic View.
Oh, shuck it, duck it, quack.
No, the Comic View.
Yeah. No, man, it was too.
Like that was lit.
Yeah.
So just how did you even get on to Comic View? How did you even get involved with that?
Hip hop comedy stop.
Okay.
They did audition. The first year I didn't make it on the because they only took a few people. But then the next year I got on and I went on to do it 4 times. I went on. Cedric was there, D. Millicon. Who else? Montana Taylor was a host. Gary Owen was a host.
Gary
Ricky Smiley was. Yeah, I was on.
Ricky was good though. Nah, Ricky was funny as hell.
Yeah, I was on all those. So I was really excited the first time I went out.
Yeah.
And to get out there and see all these other comics. And at that point, I was booking Germany for this company. So now, I'm making things.
Of course.
Like you making big
Let's
moves.
network now.
We was going over there
making it work for you.
I was a house MC, so we got up in that environment was really cool. And then things change. You know, 'cause when I first started comedy was comedy. You weren't that black comic, or you weren't none of
Yeah,
that.
you
You was
just a
it was
comic.
a comic, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of white comics you had to compete against. It's very hard to get in, but I seem to have gotten in within this place called Selma, that she let me work all the time. But then I got with this company, Lee Johnson and Associates. He was booking overseas tours, and I would go get comics and bring them over there every month. So yeah, a lot of people were coming up to me. So then comes Def Jam and some kind of comic view, and then comedy started getting segregated. In a way, I didn't like it because, oh, you want those Def Jam comics? You can't come here. You know, it's like, no, I'm just a comic, and I adapt to whatever the environment. But because I'm black, then I got to do that.
Yeah, they automatically assume that you.
Right. I didn't like that part.
Yeah.
But then Viacom, once they bought with BET, it turned into a whole nother dynamic. Where now they were making us look buffoonish and stuff. I don't know if you remember those years of Comic View where they were putting birds around people's heads and like doing a all bad joke in a row. And I know a lot of comics were very embarrassed, and it hurt their career. What they were doing, it hurt their career. So that's just,
Yeah, it's. I think it's beyond repair with BET at this point.
It is. They send me don't take this down. Don't ever, we own this. Where when it was just BT, you could post this stuff anywhere. They didn't bother me.
Yeah.
And now you own me. You own my material. Yeah. Or you just put it back up without tagging BT or something.
It's dirty. Right.
I'm smarter than that.
It's a dirty game. I'm telling you.
But is that like in the contract? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I've never seen comedic contract and know how it goes or what it entails if you're going on comedy and stuff like that. But when you go on there, are they saying in the contract that they're gonna keep the rights?
Well, not in the beginning. It really wasn't. They gave us $150 and told us to get there the best way you can. That's how. And they did that with rappers and everybody else. They made a lot of money off the back too.
Yeah.
All in the early 90s. You know,
damn.
You did exposure. You know,
I did though.
I was lucky to have a brother who lived in that.
Right.
So I mean, I had a place to go stay. You know, then the union got involved, and then they started moving. You notice they moved to Atlanta. And they started going on the right to work state.
Yeah.
You know, so they didn't have to conform. But then the union told people in the union, if you work due to, then you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna put yourself in.
Wow.
Yikes. Hey, that was some crazy education. I never knew that.
Yeah,
never.
So pay them what you're supposed to, at least scale. Pay
Yeah,
them scale the SAG and after shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. Everything was political in the background. You don't see it. But, you know, I feel like a lot of people use still are, in a way.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if you don't know, you don't know. And that's why sometimes whenever we, as Black people, get into certain positions, we need to educate others and bring them up because it's like, hey, I just found this out. Hey, did you know? Kind of thing. So, you know, maybe more or less trying to be helpful to others when you can.
Right. You try to.
You know.
And then, women who are discriminated against pay wise. We'll do the same 30 minutes and get half the money. And I think that's why I got involved in the booking part. Because I paid everybody the same. You know, and I had these guys, hey, you pay me this much. I said, no, I have a slot that pays this much. You fit in it or you don't. No negotiating, and I will go find someone easily if you don't want to do it. I'll go. Where else you going to get to go to Iraq, flying Black Hawk, Chinook, in MRAP, riding MRAP?
Do you even know what a Chinook is? Well, you better follow along.
Shoot 50 cows.
What the hell is a Chinook?
But some people don't even understand. Sometimes the experience is worth way more than the money. You know what I mean?
True.
And then the networking that you could do and the feeling of good things from the eighth, they don't got their hustle mind right. They don't know.
And I start getting knowledge like, hey, we're gonna do this show from the 16th to the 20th.
Yeah.
I can make your year trip to last to the 24th. Let you give me.
You feel me?
How about a free trip to Europe?
Hey, get in
exactly.
for a couple of
We do our show and go on and do play. And that's what I did all the time. I would only book myself with friends.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
gonna
need the
stay and we
energy.
gonna play.
Right.
We're gonna be running through Amsterdam. We're gonna be running
Let's
through
go.
Italy. We're
Okay.
gonna run through Japan, South Korea.
Hey,
Yeah,
we've been looking for that Japan.
Africa,
What you know about
Kosovo,
Africa? What you know about?
booty.
Ah! Okay.
No, I'm not about to play.
Man.
We got a lot of joint forces up there.
Nah,
Ethiopia, we can go hang there. If we have a 15-hour layover, you go out, find the driver, and say, I'm gonna give you $25.
Yeah, take me around.
Take you all over
Yeah,
the place.
they'll show you the whole thing.
Buying coffee and tea and kidney.
Yeah.
We doing.
Hey,
We seeing it for free.
What am I sitting next to over here, man?
I know, right?
I ain't gonna sit
Secret
in no
agent.
airport for no 15 hours.
No, we ain't doing
No,
that.
for real, no.
We don't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: like with Mo, how did that relationship come about? I mean, besides the fact that it's from A-Leaf and all that, but
Well, Mo was just a young comic. He's trying to get out there and get some exposure. And then I sat down. He told me a story about when he was from Kuwait and how they left when he was 9. They had stuffed money in this him and his sister, and there was a place we were in Iraq, Kuwait rather, where they fled from.
right.
Now he had never been back over there, and I was, listening to him, and he said he had an aunt over there, he had some cousins over there, and I said, well, he didn't have a passport either. He had this travel document, and you got to know customs and immigration to play around.
Right.
I said, now I'm gonna try to get you in when we get there. When we're going to play a game to get you in, because they're not gonna just straight up let you in with this thing. So I booked him with
A-Leaf, Texas.
I booked him with this guy, Cowboy Comic. Straight up cowboy, for real. He was really a cowboy. Worked on a ranch. And I know that the women over there in Kuwait, they love that whole American symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him that he got a tag team Mo behind him. Find a woman, go to the woman immigration lady, and let tag team. And she was just grinning the whole time. She was helping our cowboy. And then Mo, he did just that. He did like, come on over. He went right over there. We got all the papers stamped, and we laughed going down the escalator to the luggage.
I know that's right.
And then Mo was just so happy. So again, Mo's ticket, I stretched it out 4 more days. So I said, when we leave, we got to wait till the Army leaves. They drop us off. They were like, "We'll take you in." I said, "Oh no, I got this. I come over here all the time. I know everybody in the building. Keep on riding."
Right.
They lazy anyway. They're like, "Okay, good. We don't have to sit and wait for y'all." So I know his cousin and some family was out there, and they get really, really emotional. And I told them, you have to tell your people, stay calm till those people drive off. I don't want them to see y'all come in.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like a Hallmark moment. They was crying and jumping up and down, falling all on the ground. Then I continued. I took them to Japan. I took them to Korea. I took them on the Europe. And we just Iraq especially was fun because he speaks like 6, 7 languages. So wherever we went, we was communicating. And we were actually going in the street and asking the people, like, how does it feel when Saddam not here anymore? What was it like when he so we were getting the whole education.
Wow.
That I couldn't have got with any other time.
I mean, not really an introvert, man. Like, you know what to do when you out of bounds.
Out in the streets.
I mean, that's what I do. I love to I love to talk with the locals whenever I'm out the country, like, because they are gonna give you the real. They're gonna let you know what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate that, man. That's great. And I did always want to go to Japan. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, for real.
It's
Asia, period.
You feel me?
Well, we need to go ahead and gear up for that one because I want to go to Asia for sure. Have you ever been to Australia?
No, I haven't been to Australia.
Okay.
I was invited, but I couldn't go that time. Thailand's a fun place too.
I heard about Thailand.
I didn't even go there for comedy. That was interesting.
Yeah, you ride an elephant.
Yeah, we did.
Exactly.
Oh,
wow. 4 elephants.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
That's the 4 elephants.
Yeah, we fed the elephant. We had, this is something I do when I travel foreign places. You got a cell phone. Just bring it with your old one. Go to the mall, get a SIM card. Now you got a local number. Now you find you a driver, and then that driver will be there for you just keep paying.
Every time you come in,
just keep on paying them money, and he call you in the morning. Where do you want to go? And that's how we got around Thailand for 2 weeks. It was taking us any and everywhere we wanted to go.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Those are always the best, though.
It was because we didn't really plan. I don't like itineraries, so I don't travel. Like if I'm traveling with a group and then 11 o'clock, I said
know.
at 11, if I don't show up,
yeah,
I ain't trying to go. Okay, don't knock on the door.
Now feel me on this, because I'm with you on that.
Mhm.
But I like itinerary to a certain extent because I play sports. You know, we play sports. You know, sometimes we got to be at meetings at this time, be for team dinners and da da da.
Right.
So sometimes I like it, but then sometimes I don't. I like the freestyle. I like to be.
And not on vacation.
Oh no, we ain't.
Yeah, I was on vacation. You know, when did you have out there last time?
Ooh, I mean, and not every
Look at that.
day. There would just be like
Depends on who you with.
yeah, like maybe
Oh,
out of
okay.
the
All right.
2 days,
Fair
everybody meet for dinner at this time.
Right. Well,
But,
something like that. I
yeah.
could try to do that.
Okay. Not like a set.
Trying to make it work.
Set schedule.
Yeah.
Dinner is at 7 for every night. No.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to figure it out. You know,
I mean,
no itineraries on vacation.
yeah, you
Even
know,
when we wake
sometimes.
up, you know.
What we did, we researched everything that was there, and you know, we
Yeah.
were doing the odd stuff.
Yeah, that's what we like.
You ever got in trouble overseas? Ever got into some sticky situations?
I didn't, but other timers did.
My friend.
Friends.
No, I know how to play the game.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'm gonna do is get in trouble overseas.
I know that's
No,
right.
for real.
No way.
I mean,
I don't even I've never been handcuffed. I don't want to be handcuffed or nothing.
I'm playing with y'all. You
Yeah,
know.
but we had a time we just clowned on the base once, and he was with Demilitant. I don't know if you heard of Demilitant. Daryl Littleton. He just passed maybe last year. And he had the little Tam, the black Tam hat, the militant, comic. He used to be on Comic View. He's a great writer. He was a writer on BBC.
Okay.
Both of them got thrown off. Yeah, and he was pissed because the guy that got him thrown off base didn't have no money.
But we just out here broke, bro. Damn, bro.
You got me out here.
I
get into it with them.
He had a phone booth putting change in.
Man. So how did that work? Like they just had to wait for y'all to do y'all thing.
Well,
and then...
no, I sent Demilitant money to get a hotel, and then just go to the airport for the next spot. You know, and it was something real stupid they got. You know, little bro, y'all bro, that boy right there.
He's great.
So I want to talk about something real quick. We're just gonna take a quick moment to honor one of our close friends who actually just passed away, Michael Hickman. That
was my teammate, my homeboy. Yeah. We played together at the University of North Texas, and I mean, he's actually somebody that I was definitely still in contact with to this day. You know, we used to always talk boxing. We both avid boxing fans, and you know, he would always tell me about Lil Mike, and you know, I mean, the dude, his kid is super talented, uber talented, football player, basketball player, track guy. You know, he go to piano recitals. You know, just always try to keep him busy, try to keep him active. Man, it was just horrific what happened to him. You know, the action, you know, that took place, you know, in Dallas, Texas, and you know, like
so sad.
it's terrible, man.
It keeps happening.
Yeah.
And I know it's like, when is enough ever enough? Like, are y'all not tired? It's just
kind of,
you know.
I think about it, and sometimes I just wonder, like, why would somebody be strapped up like that at a kid's football game? You know what I mean? Like, we got 8, 9-year-olds, 7-year-olds out here. You know, we trying to show them the right way. We trying to, lead them in the right direction. And then we have stuff like this that happens, that takes place. And the worst part about it is his son actually watched him get gunned down. You know, his son was a quarterback on the team. So, yeah, it's heartbreaking, you know what I mean? But, it's time, we just want to get his time for Mike. And,
And we just hope that this can be brought to justice as quickly as possible. Okay, so also, all right, so now moving on. So we've just recently been seeing some stories about, like the Tesla, Tesla, you see that? Like one of the Tesla owner, he has inserted the keys to his car into his hand. So now anytime, he can just go up to the car, wave with the hand on the door, and it'll open and he can start the car that way. I'm like, listen, y'all, I get technology, there's a lot of advancements and things like that happening, but don't lose your hand because you too lazy to carry some keys around.
Right.
Man.
Like it's not that serious.
You put that on a watch or something, or,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you got to put it in your hand, bro?
And I just saw that there, like one of the Teslas actually just blew up, like the back.
I've seen those
fires. Yeah,
before.
Like it was like spontaneous, like combustion, just explode.
Just out the blue.
Yes. Like they were.
Like
I
don't
with that. I don't get down with
or
that.
electric car. I mean, I just like the fact that you ain't got to go to the gas. You can just plug the joint up, but it's blowing up now.
He need to stay out the hood. Somebody cut his hand off and take his car.
That's what I'm saying. Come here, boy. I seen you.
No, for real. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
They about to bring an axe.
Like, bruh.
Ain't you that man with that? Let me see that hand real quick.
I seen you on TV.
But you know what? But this is the thing. I don't think it was. I mean, you could. I guess it's arguable if it was unintelligent enough for him to put the key in his hand, right? But the thing is, now everybody's seeing you put the key in your hand, and you went viral. So we all know that you got the key in your hand.
In his house, in the other hand.
Yeah, it's
in the other hand.
Yes, it is. Oh, that
front door.
controlled. Yeah. Oh, come on, bro.
And I think that
It's a walking
technology
lick.
is just so
You're a walking
crazy.
lick, brother.
Just you control, like you literally control all of those like items in your house. So I mean, how does the process? You know, is it literally just like a little pin chip? You know, like just a little.
And then how's that gonna affect the way your body naturally does things? You know what I mean? You put
chip. He pushed down on one end. You can see it popping up on the other side of his hand. It is a chip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they saying that they're gonna start chipping everybody. So maybe in 2023, all the babies gonna have.
I'll cut it right out.
No, for real.
Nah.
Like...
And okay, so there's also another crazy story, y'all. So twin sisters married twin brothers. So yes, and they just had a baby. They had children at the same time. So now the babies are cousins, but also brothers genetically.
It's
me too. I was okay. I don't know. All right. So the sisters married twin brothers. So that everybody's a twin. Right? So basically, the babies have the same genes because both of their parents have the same genes.
Oh, I thought they mixed the sperm up. Whoa, you got his. Oh, shit. That's all right. They're going to look alike.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Oh.
No, like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just thought that was weird. Just a weird random story. But y'all are so locked in that y'all
had to marry the same.
My mother's first, her and her first cousin married brothers. My dad. So really, 3/4 unrelated to my cousin.
That sounds like
only 1/4 of it. No, brothers married cousins. Not their cousins.
Oh yeah. Oh, the other person.
Yeah. Okay.
I
was
about to say,
now Roydale and Aberstein's grandmother and my grandmother. Okay, they were sisters. Oh my God. Okay, so now we have a couple of random questions. Random questions with Joe. Well, actually, it'd be random questions with both of us because this is a random question. So, do y'all know? Yeah, do y'all know what a merkin is?
That's what Steve Harvey used to wear in his head in the early 2000s.
I was like, a what? What? No, the fact that you knew exactly what it was immediately, I was gone by that.
Okay, so no, I didn't. This is what I'm talking about. It's a wig too, but it's for like your vagina. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
It's so like I recently just saw this on Twitter. So basically, like I don't get it though. Women will shave, be bald, and then put some hair on the top, like put a wig on it. I don't know.
They got a lot of time.
They got a lot of time, but I don't know. They were saying it was for like hygiene. Maybe it was like a sex worker thing. You know, like you don't want like
I
body
said,
hair
oh,
is
like I was gonna
dirty.
figure it out when you started
Maybe.
explaining it.
I
But
don't know, but it's so crazy. That's why I was like, do y'all know what people are doing?
They got two boyfriends. One like it and one don't like it. So accommodate both of them. Hand me that glue.
Exactly. Go slap. Please slap a little hair on the top part right here.
Come on,
Get a
man.
little fluff going. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody making money.
Yes, it's a real thing. So look it up. It's a Merkin. Merkin.
And then look at Steve Harvey's head in 2001, 2002.
Jeez.
When I
ain't
found
scared of 'em.
out, nah, y'all, for real. When I found out that was a wig, first of all, I was just so like I was distraught.
I knew it was something because it just always
It looked
looked
too
good.
perfect.
Like, it's just, come on, bro. This dude don't never just need to just get
You
tight.
don't never need to edge up.
Who is this? But you know what though? I remember one time I heard him talking about his barber, and I was like, "Hey, that."
JT. I was on the road with him for a year.
And I'm like, okay, no, for sure. For that dude to be okay, he elevated his life. I get it because he was cutting shit out your head, boy. Like he deserved that elevation of life. But then to understand that it was a wig, and so he's just playing around the wig. He's even man.
It's even crazy.
Shout out to J2, man. Whoever you are.
JP
Marker and some glue.
Man.
What if you walked in on him?
No, he did not carry that. He carried the
Dropping
wig
it
in the
down.
briefcase. He carried the wig, and you know what?
What?
He's the businessman.
Oh.
Taking care of business.
That wig was the business.
Snip, snip.
You know what?
Oh.
So what? They hit the Beijing spray. They hit the hit the line up on the edge
And
of
put the thing that you put on your window when you don't want your car to get too hot. Oh.
I know. I think it got too stressful with all the humidity, so he went bald. Let me put the hat. That's why the hat was on when he didn't have it right.
Damn.
No, he did have the hat on
he
for a
did
little
have it.
minute.
Yeah.
He had that for a minute. And then he was just bald. I was like, hold up.
Nah. So how is he like in person?
That's the same dead air you get when they say you think Biden's gonna run again.
Man. And he just, man.
Listen.
I just hope he's better. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
I mean, all his self-help, videos and talks make it seem like he just really,
Think
really
like a man or something.
been
Like,
putting it out, putting that work in.
I know self-help, but no ex-wife help.
Right.
You know what?
But no, somebody said that. Somebody was like, ain't he like on his fifth or sixth wife or something and something. And I was just like, well, yeah, why would you want to take advice from somebody who's been in that many different situations? Not to say that that's good or bad. I'm just saying, why would you want to take the advice?
Yeah, they did him dirty. I knew how to.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And not, well, let me not.
I mean, I just feel like if God blesses you abundantly, you should be easily just help whoever.
Right.
Instead of kicking them down.
Right.
Father, that'll make me sense. Especially since you were dealing with it.
Right.
Yeah.
You married him.
You're right. Yeah.
Damn.
It wasn't that bad.
That's what people would talk about. Oh, that baby daddy, you picked him?
Right.
Mm-hmm. You done had this baby with him now.
Yeah, I actually saw something the other day, and it's crazy because it is, involves somebody from A-Leaf, guy's wife getting all on live. He broke, isn't it? He's professional, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, she's so unaware, she don't even know what she's doing. You saying this man broke and all that. You're his wife.
Right.
So,
right.
Where do you
broke,
fall in the equation?
We broke.
You know what I'm saying? Where you fall in the equation? So it's just like, yeah,
make it make sense, right?
Yeah,
make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Okay, last question.
We got on top.
Popeyes or Churches?
Oh, Churches. Churches.
The biscuits.
It's less harming than
Oh, the Popeyes.
Popeyes.
I said the biscuits.
That's a lot of crust.
Be all better.
Them biscuits and Popeyes. That's nasty.
Listen, are them biscuits really that dry, Popeyes, y'all? Them biscuits really that dry?
If you want to choke somebody,
I know. Give them a Popeyes biscuit.
Chew that biscuit. And don't give them no water.
Like dry with like white stuff on the edges that get on your lip. You just, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We know about
the
Popeyes.
white around your lip.
I don't know what that is.
You know what? I'm done. That was it. I cannot.
No, I got one last one.
You got it.
So, who is the least funniest comedian that you ever encountered?
That's like a well-known that you just.
Oh,
like,
you just said because you said you saw a bunch of sorry people. So.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to call them out.
Okay.
They might still be trying to get jobs.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then Libby said she was at least funny.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, man. Okay.
How about that, Steve? But
you heard it here.
He's the luckiest one, though.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and on that note, man, yo. Hey, this on some other shit with your boy Joe Prophet. We got the lovely Monet Banks, our esteemed guest, Miss Olivia Arrington. We know we're giving you opinions back with facts. You straight like that. I know what to do, man. Subscribe, share, like, follow.
You have social media info you would like to share, Miss Olivia?
Well, that's Funny for Life with the number 4. And Funny for Life, that's the Instagram. The Facebook, I don't need doing that.
She said, mind your own business.
She still thugging out there, you know what I'm saying?
She's a thug out here in these streets.
Sometimes that grandma yay kick in.
Yeah.
Don't be watching her stories now, okay?
Nah, Miss Olivia, we appreciate your time. We appreciate the education.
Absolutely amazing.
Of course. The game.
Yes, facts. Facts.
We might be going to Japan.
No, right? Big time. It's still there. It's waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? There. We appreciate y'all as always, of course. Peace.
We on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.